Now to this afternoon's top story that we've been talking about, the latest winter storm. This burst of snow turned out to be much more than what some folks had anticipated. News 13's Cheryl Barber is live again for us in Weaverville. We want to go back out to him now. Cheryl, the flurries that most folks thought they were in for turned out to be a lot more.
And it's been flurrying all morning long, since 7 o'clock all the way to 12:30. Here we go with this real fine powdery snow. Now, Main Street's gotten plenty of attention from the DOT. As you can see, it's just wet, but the side streets and the back roads are covered with a sheet of ice. Now, some early morning travelers told us that they were surprised to find streets covered with the light snow. It started, as I said, about 7 this morning. This stretch of South Main Street stayed white as snowplows concentrated on keeping the 4-lane sections of town free of ice. It wasn't deep enough to cause serious problems, but steep hills and parking lots could trap a car unprepared for a thin but solid layer of packed snow.
Luckily here in town we hadn't had any vehicle crashes this morning. That's not to say we won't have some later on today if this keeps happening, but so far so good this morning. People have been driving cautiously, and that's what we want them to do.
I slipped a couple times, and there are a couple places that I couldn't get up, but they do a pretty good job with the roads out here, so hopefully it won't keep people from coming out today.
Point over to the slusher. Now let's take a look at just what's happening here. Schools are closed today, so traffic remains light. Most side streets in town and back roads in the north end of the county remain covered with snow. The Highway Patrol says there were several wrecks this morning in Henderson and Macon counties, but there were no serious injuries, and those wrecks in Henderson continue on, we understand, scattered around the county. Let's take a look at the difference between salt and no salt. Over here, like I said, plenty of salt that the DOT came through and hit this part of Main Street in Weaverville. And we've got a lot of slush right here, but what you're seeing on the side roads is this right here. You can hardly get down to the surface easily, so this powdery snow is really packing down and possibly is bonded to the concrete sidewalks, and likely the same on the roads. So police here are urging everyone to take everything with caution, because this wet road could turn into black ice and glaze over as the temperature continues to fall lower into the teens. Reporting live in Weaverville, I'm Cheryl Barber, News 13.